beautiful people. So excited to be back with you. Got some fresh nails on, living the dream. And this is going to be one of my favorite videos to do with you because we have the coffee station. So I needed to do a restock because, we're coffee drinkers. And I thought, oh, I should totally do this with them. And maybe you'll pick up on a few helpful hints that could also be good for you at your home, whether you have a coffee station or tea or whatever. In the midst of cleaning out some stuff, I also found last year's May bucket list. So I've been behind, y'all. I haven't really gotten started this year on my bucket list for each month, and I love doing that so much. And so that is another just little idea for you. Like last year, of course, new affirmations, how many workouts I wanted to do for the month, preparing for Peach Festival. You're going to love that. It's going to be a whole another video that's coming up in June. Last year, we had a peach culinary crawl in town leading up to the Peach Festival. So more to come on that. Planning Memorial Day. We're going to actually be on a trip this year for that. So just all the fun little May happenings. So you might want to take a moment since it's the first day of Magnificent, Marvelous, Miracle May and create a plan, something to look forward to, your May bucket list with the fam, with your fur person, with your significant other. Super fun to do. So that was just totally free. Gift with purchase for watching. Okay, so over here in the coffee station, you can see this is just like kind of a half wall, and then we have a pantry right there, and then it's like an opening into the living room, just like this here. And so this doesn't have a lot of lighting, so we actually just went on Amazon and bought these magnetic lights. They're under all of our cabinets because, especially for, and the magnets just kind of glue up under here, especially for when you're entertaining or at night if you're cooking, early mornings for the coffee station, right? And you can do the setting either for, motion, like so when you're walking up to it, it would come on, or it has the setting, you can just leave it on all the time. So I'm usually an off and on girl, but whatever suits your fancy and creates the mood you want. And I always have a candle burning over here. And so I was like, okay, let me just look through my candle stash. And so what I saw was the name on the bottom, but then I pulled it out and I was like, oh, it's the perfect match for everything. So y'all, it's hot. Isn't it hot buttered rum? Yes, hot buttered rum, Bath and Body. Gotta love some Bath and Body. I think I just got a text. So if you're watching this real time on May 1st, 2025, $12.95 candles on sale. So guess who's going to be checking that out? So I thought I would show y'all. So I always use this as my candle coaster, just because as it gets lower and lower, you just want to protect the countertops. But we want to trim the wicks. So I think I've shown you this maybe on my candle care video, but I brought my tools. So we have the wick trimmer. Again, I'll link all this on Amazon. It's so easy to do. And then this is just one of the ladders. Now somewhere, my sis-in-love gave me this awesome ladder that's rechargeable. And I've been looking for it for a couple months. You know how sometimes when you move, you're like, where was that magical thing? So I'm looking for that because that's even better because then you don't have to keep purchasing these. And it's silver. It totally matches, all the things. So what we want to do is we want to trim the wicks so that the candle burns down evenly and doesn't create a lot of smoke or anything like that. So as you can see, the length of the wicks here, we're going to cut them about by half. Okay, and that should be the perfect amount. And so let me just see if I can tilt this for you guys. Yes. Okay, where you can kind of see. So I hold it like this with my fingertip and then trim it. And they're kind of hard when they've never been burned. So there is, let's see, can you see it well? About how much we just cut off. Okay, so we're going to cut off all three and then we'll light it together and we'll get our hot buttered rum, yummy smell going. So then we want to have all of our trash over here. And so then you see it kind of just looks like that. Now we're going to do the lighting ceremony. And you know how it takes a second for it to kind of catch when she's brand new. Okay, so there she goes. They're burning at little different heights here. And we're going to set her right over here where she's going to be part of our beautiful backdrop. Okay, so these that you see, these were actually a prize, a gift from Mary Kay that I earned. And so I think they're really supposed to be like flour, sugar, whatever. But I use them for the coffee station. So let's see if we can show y'all a little bit more here. So what we have is, you can tell we have been faithful to use these, right? This one has just a little bit left, our pumpkin praline. So good. And also back here, what we keep is this, how do you say? It's not a frother, but like if you did want to add collagen to your coffee or something, you just push that top button and can y'all see? And then you would just, rinse it off and put it back. So this we just always leave over here because you never know when you might need it. And fun fact, this is from Wendy, and the man asked me to marry him. So we toasted. So, just little special things, so that if you have a special place that you go to start your day, then it's got all the fun stuff. So clearly we need a restock here. We do have our beautiful tea. This came from Belk, so I'll link all this. So me and Turquoise, and I'm so excited. So you'll be able to see. Let's see over here. There's nothing, right? Like the tree is almost bare, but we are going to be decorating for summertime fun. So that's coming up soon on a video near you, with everything turquoise for the ocean. My favorite time of year, my favorite place to go. So then, like I said, we had, I'd gotten these as prizes. There's a set of 3 of them. And so this is where we keep the coffee fixings. Okay. So let's see. Can you see good? And behind here, it's always good to hide things that are yummy smelling. So one of the candle warmers that you can get right off of Amazon. And I just had a little votive that didn't burn all the way down, and so I was finishing her off. But in the tallest one, this is where I keep for our regular coffee pot. So when I entertain, like I'm having something here Saturday, so I'll go ahead and bring out the big, like I think it's still a Javalia, like you used to order coffee from them, right? And you'd get the pot for free. So all of that is my regular flavored ground coffee in that one. Then in this one, we have our decaf pods, because sometimes you need it in the later day, and you don't need the caffeine. And then this one has, because we use this one the most, our caffeinated Starbucks breakfast blend. We love that all the time. And I know y'all have already seen this. Usually we have something for the season. So this is just the Monet picnic and gardening, and it's just fun to take and look. And our fun picture that Kim Taylor gave us, our beautiful candles going. We have our ambiance with our light. This is my favorite coffee mug. So bright features, that's what we're going to have some coffee in. And then this piece de resistance, right? So this was what Danny and I, and we had people give us like a money tree for our wedding. And this was our first splurge. And it really was like our only splurge, our first year of marriage. And I'll totally link it. So it's a Breville Nespresso. And I'm going to show y'all how to use it. And so fun. My Beachbody girl, she was my Beachbody girl forever. Now she's the owner and creator of the Daily Grind, the date book that I use, that I love. And as a matter of fact, I'm burning one of their candles over there. I just started my whole month of May in the date book. So little Angie Bellamare everywhere we go. But that is who I first saw, this coffee maker. And it just blew my mind. I was like, never would I spend money at a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or like if you can have this kind of favorite cup of coffee right here. So, first thing up is Restock, the coffee bar, Sitch. Then we will make our special cup of coffee. Now, in this drawer, we do have just a little corner of extras. So we do keep our cinnamon, which you're going to see me how I use that for the coffee. We try to use mostly stevia, and then those little skinny syrups that we're about to restock, we just use a little, like a half squirt of those. But this is our favorite flavor. Again, we'll link this. This is on Amazon as well. And it's the butter toffee. It's so delicious. I'm sorry, English toffee. English toffee. And then if somebody wants like a stevia-ish but no flavor, we have this available. And I think we might have one other. Oh, that's another brand of the English toffee. And you guys, like when we travel, we actually put a little piece of, we unscrew it and put a piece of like saran wrap so that it won't spill, and travel with this so that we're still being on our healthier version of ourselves. I know that might sound a little high maintenance to some of y'all. Our coffee scoop for the regular coffee, so that it's just all right there together in the drawer. So some of it you don't want necessarily out, but you do want it available all the time. Okay, so let's do some restock action. So I ordered these because these were two fan fave as far as flavors. So these are the skinny, I think it's Jordan's. Yes, Jordan's Skinny Mix. So we have the gingerbread, which y'all know that's my favorite scent in candles, favorite flavor, all the things. And then maple bourbon pecan. So I'm sure you can use these for more than just coffee, but this is what we use them for. And so we have a pair of scissors and an ever-present paper towel because we know who we're dealing with, right? Okay, so we got to cut the thingy open first so that we can get to the lid. The pumps I also got off of Amazon because I did not want just a pouring situation. I wanted it to be, just like at the coffee place. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to work, people. Voila. Okay, so we have our two new, we have our two empties, right? Getting the empties from the vanity ready for y'all too. So these are the pumps I'm talking about that I'll, I think I have a piece of plastic. Okay, so we're going to take these lids off. We're going to toss those. And look, they're so safety conscious. They've got it all. There we go. Number two, our gingerbread. I want that. So this was gingerbread latte. So we're going to put this in the gingerbread and Hopefully. Yes, just the perfect amount. Let's see. Get on there just right. Voila. Okay. And got a little on my finger. So there we have number one. Now, this, I think this was the same maple bourbon. It just has a different picture. And so, again, going slow so that if it's rather, ooh, did y'all just see that? This is how we do it. Meaning, make a mess. We have over here all of our new full, plus a little pumpkin praline left. So we just leave those here because they're so easy to get to. And now what we want to do though is we want to restock the one we use and the decaf. Okay, so this is how those come. So I usually only buy, it's like 10 at a time of the decaf because Danny and I are those people that we can have a cup of coffee late at night and it not bother us. It's true. And then a whole bunch though of the breakfast blend, and Amazon puts these on sale a lot. So super easy, inexpensive. I think each cup of coffee ends up costing 33 cents. Whoosh, when you think about how much people spend at Starbucks, right? This is the way to go. Okay, so a little ASMR for your enjoyment. Perfect amount for about that tall of canister. So that's our dream team. Here is the favorite quartz countertop cleaner. So if you have quartz and just like the sticky syrup, so just making sure that nothing, slipped out. Okay, so now we're ready. I think we're ready. So this coffee pot, the water's back here. So you would just, lift this up. What we do actually do is we keep this underneath because we just get our filtered water and pour it because it's the perfect height, fills up the colander just perfectly. So that's another secret to make it easy because early morning might not be your best time where you're wanting to, are you kidding? Like I forgot that. Also comes with its own little frothing container. And this is the part I wanted to show y'all. So I just cleaned this morning. So what you'll notice is when we're frothing the milk at the end, I'll wipe it down with a clean. I just got this brand new paper towel, and we'll wipe the wand down, and then it's going to kind of like spit and spray into this tray, and that's where it's cleaning itself. Okay. Also, when you've put the pod in here, and then it's going to actually drop down into here. Okay. So there's only one in here right now. And we just keep a little paper towel in here so that it doesn't get yucky. So those are little tips if you guys decide you want one of these as well. So we're going to grab a pod, our favorite cup of the moment, like I said. And we're just gonna pop this in there. And then for this particular cup of coffee, what we're gonna do is we'll turn on the light. And let's see, can y'all see? Let's bring it a little closer. So so right now it's set on milk, as you can see. So we're gonna turn it and we're gonna I do the lungo size. So right there, but it has Americano. It has several different choices that you can make. And I usually go ahead and put a squirt of the stevia, the English toffee in there. And then we've already put the pot in. It has water. So we're just going to press the button and I'm going to let you hear the magic happen. Ready? Okay, see the steam? Isn't that so awesome? So then look, it's gonna put about that much in our cup. So not even to half, okay? And then I'll show you now what we do with this little beautiful situation. So, it's all about balance, right? So we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream so we have some good fat. We're gonna add our unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then I always do a little drizzle of some kind of like a sweetener, a coffee cream that's sweetened for flavor. Because remember, that's just breakfast blend. So I just kind of do it by estimation. The largest part being the almond milk, of course. Unsweetened almond milk, such a good, healthy choice. And then, like I said, of this, or whatever flavor you like, but just like a little dollop, like that, of the creamer. And then you're going to get to watch this magic happen. So let's move it back so that you can get a good photo. Good. So we got to move it to milk, of course. So now we're on milk again. And let's see, we're going to watch the magic happen. Ready? Okay. So beautiful, right? Now, this is what I was talking about. We take the paper towel and you just want to wipe it off, and now listen to what happens. So then we have all this yummy goodness. So we're going to kind of pour that in here. And we're going to get out our cinnamon and just do a little just a little sprinkling on top. You can use as much or as little as you want. And now, let's give it a taste test. How about that? So here we go. Yummy goodness. Bright future. Cheers to you. Mmm. Did I get some? Mm-hmm. Oh, that coconut creamer. You know, to me, that's what smells like summer, tastes like summer. I'm such a beach, like I said, coconut suntan. Suntan lotion smell, girl. Got the perfect little lip print right there. Now, two other ideas for you. One moment. Now, this is just my favorite protein shake, but it stands for, in case you haven't found these, this is a really great plant protein shake. Only what you need. Only what you need. Own. 32 grams of protein. So some people, like I already drank mine, it's empty, but you might want to use this, you know, instead of or with like your almond milk. You could just add some more protein to it for the evening for a special situation. Oh yeah, we have this. It's so good. Okay, so this is a pralines and cream, like a liqueur, or you know, maybe you're a Kahlua person, or we've had another one like a cinnamon cream. Oh, it was so good. So that if you wanted an adult beverage, you know, to create, and oh my gosh, my daddy gave us these these beautiful coffee mugs. So in the evening, this makes a really great like presentation for an after dinner drink. And like I said, you could even make it an adult beverage to choose. So, okay, what do we think? What do we think? Are we in love? So again, like just to tour the sitch, we've got the beautiful, well, now we have our beautiful cup of coffee. We've got the canisters with our different choices of coffee, right? Then we've got our teapot as well. We've got our sweeteners, and then we have our little mini mixer. Really good for if you add collagen or colostrum or something like that. So, okay, what do y'all think? What do you think about the coffee maker? Are you intrigued? Are you like, oh my gosh, that was awesome? I wish I could share. I wish you were here and I could make a cup of coffee for you. Beautiful you. Regardless, give me the scoop. Do you love coffee? Is tea more your jam? Do you have a coffee setup? What ideas do you have that I could implement to make ours even better? I want to know all the things. Coffee mugs, of course, are over there. And then I don't even know. I think, oh yes, my little tins for Christmas candy making are on this side. So that's our whole coffee setup. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you wish you were here too. And what is it that you do? Whether it's, usually I like to have mine in the afternoon as like a treat to me to keep going, pressing through, being fabulous all day long. Danny loves to start the day with his, and he always brings me a sip of his, so love that too. But what about beautiful you? What's your jam? Coffee, tea, or me? What is it that you love the most? Leave it in the comments. I can't wait to see. Thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, as always, like, share, subscribe, do the things, and I'll see you right back here on Sunday. Thanks, guys. Make it a great one. Happy Miracle May.